At the age of 16, I dropped out of high school. I was frustrated, I wasn't learning anything, and I was behind.
We have a very serious problem in our community. In our lowest performing schools, more than half failed to graduate.
I was expelled from school, and my mom and my dad, they got onto me about it, but at the time and at the age, I was 17, I had a job, I had a car.
I failed 2 classes, and my principal had to sit down with me and my mother, and he told us that I would have to pay $1,000 per class in order to take them again.
I was afraid that my son Zachary would have wound up in jail if he had not learned about the Bridge program.
You can't go to college without some type of diploma. And, that really, really, really limited me a lot.
Many of these young adults face significant challenges while in school. Once they're out of school, these challenges increase.
I worked at Burger King. I did what I had to do. It was not what I wanted to do. And I did it for years until I realized that I wanted more for myself. I had to do better.
Over 20 years ago, I was invited to join a task force on employability in Columbus, and out of that effort came a small group of people who really wanted to focus on high school dropouts.
For kids in our program, 18 to 24, who maybe have made some mistakes or made some poor decisions or had some unforeseen or unfortunate circumstances thrust upon them, this provides them an opportunity. What Bridge is trying to do is to take these kids who are trying to get a GED, but really to take the ones who are really driven, put them in a 12-week or 13-week boot camp program, so to speak, and get them in either to the workforce or onto higher education.
The difference between high school and Bridge was that Bridge program, they had smaller classroom sizes. It was more easier to ask for help without feeling like you would be judged or you're saying something stupid.
The teachers are genuinely concerned about the success of the students, and they make the work as easy as possible, and it's a very personal, intimate setting.
I was at home. Everybody in there was so friendly. I was there every morning before everybody, and I was there the last one to leave.
I had a great teacher, I had people that cared about me. It was just awesome.
Over the last 3 years, 80% of the students completing the program attained their GED.
I have heard young people say, "This was my only hope. This was my first hope. I'm the first person in my family to get a high school degree."
I got to watch my son with a tassel and a gown where others thought he wasn't never going to make it to that point.
The graduation ceremony was exciting. I knew then that I wanted to walk across another stage.
It was a sense of freedom. I had been liberated from anything that could hold me back in life, and I knew that now I could finally venture out, and I had no limits on becoming successful.
Since Zachary has finished with the Bridge program, he has become an apprentice for an electrical company. So he's in his field and he's just soaring for the sky.
Since finishing the Bridge program, I'm working at a nursing home down in the Laundry, and my major goal is to drive for Greyhound.
Today I'm working as a certified nursing assistant. I work full-time and I have part-time work that I do with home health. I'm still attending school, University of Phoenix, for criminal justice. I have a year left. So once I graduate, I hope to work in forensics.
Well, after the Bridge program, I was able to attend college. Bridge program actually paid my registration fees, and now that I'm in college, I'm on the verge of getting my first book published. I'm up to be a columnist for a magazine. So Bridge just really launched me into a limitless world of possibilities.
Since my retirement from the military, One of my greatest joys is witnessing almost 500 students come through these doors and find success.
There's a place for each of us who have jobs where people could shadow our work, where we have families, where we can be role models for other people with families. And Bridge is a nonprofit who can also benefit from having resources.
What I believe makes Bridge a worthwhile cause is that it runs on a veritable shoestring, where almost all the money that's donated goes right into the program and out to the students. Unfortunately, in this community, there's a greater need than Bridge can serve at this time, and that's where we could use additional help.
So we encourage people to join us in this effort because we are really working with a very few special young people at a time, building new life one at a time.